Hello there, this is Beth, and this is the Blue Moon reading for March. Full moon, second one in the month. First 3 months, 2 blue moons. It's a lot of moon energy. So before we get started into our reading, I actually have not everything, but we'll deal with that later. Almost everything. So let's start with what's going on. Walking the World's chakra expansion is still on early bird pricing until March. It's the 31st. There's 31 days in March, right? Whatever the last day of March is. So that's the 30th or the 31st. Yeah, I know there's a saying. I don't remember it. Early bird special is still on for Walking the World's chakra expansion. It's highly improbable that the price of $333 will ever be offered again. This is the first year I'm running it live as a paid program and still kind of working out some of the kinks. So you get, kind of that still working out the kinks price. And, just a thanks for being in my realm. So please take advantage of the $333 pricing. It gets you lifetime access, which means the lifetime of the class. So as long as I'm running the class, you can take it over and over again because it is a lifetime's work and it's 13 months of classes. And I don't expect you to be perfect and manage to do them all in 13 months. If you did, I'd be kind of worried about you. But anyways, the idea behind it is we take the ascension chakras from the Gaia Gateway all the way up into the Celestial, and then also the little extra on Starseed, on the Starseed Heritage as the last class. And we put this ascension model of chakras into the three world system. The underworld, middle world, and the upper world. And we work with that in the triangle of shadow and the triangle of light, Gaia Gateway, gateway of memory, gateway of knowing, rivers, stars. The idea is to provide a framework for you to live your life. It creates a framework for you to hang all your bells and whistles and doodahs on that you like, not that I like, that you like, to create your own spiritual framework. And it doesn't matter if you're advanced, it doesn't matter if you're in the middle, and it doesn't matter if you've never done anything. This system, this framework will meet you where you're at. If you're a beginner, you don't have to know these things. You're going to learn about them. You're going to learn about how they apply to you from the very beginning. So you can use them how they work for you. And yes, there is some universality in them, but there's also some large variations I find with how people work with things. And that's what we're going to be exploring so you can create this framework to live your life with ease. And yeah, pretty awesome, isn't it? Yeah. And I had other thought come through my head. Trying to think and deep thoughts and talk at the same time doesn't work. Also, keep your eyes open for the May Day sale, May 1st and 2nd. 2 days only, half off all Oracle cards. Okay. I think that's it. I think this is the only place I haven't mentioned it. If you remember Wilhelmina the cat, she's no longer with us. She was having renal failure, and so we had to put her to sleep. So she will not be making any more appearances, unfortunately. I miss her dearly. Okay. I'm going to go spray myself with a little spirit mist smudge and grab the affirmation cards right now. And then we'll get into the reading. Okay, let's go. My friend makes this stuff. Okay. If you ever want a good smokeless smudge spirit mist, my friend Rhonda Lee makes it. I'm not an affiliate, but it not only smells good, but it's just, yeah, she does good things to it. She calls it positive energy in a bottle, and it truly is. it will help lift your mood and kind of, yeah. I waited a long time before I bought a ball. And once I got one, I'm like, why did I wait so long? This stuff is awesome. Okay, so this month we are using the Gateway Oracle cards and the New Wave Tarot. I know, second blue moon of the year. It's just crazy, isn't it? So in Mercury retrograde and Jupiter's in retrograde too. Kind of been paying more attention to the other retrogrades other than Mercury and see if they're having a big impact on me. So far Jupiter, I haven't really noticed much. We'll see. Okay, and Jupiter too, because I'm Aries. I'm an Aries, which is related to the Emperor card, which is related to Zeus, Jupiter kind of energy oftentimes. So, okay, nose is starting to run. Letting go. Let me put these away before they fall away. Although I did clean my dust last weekend, so I have lots of space again. I was hitting a point. Okay, I'm just going to pause because I got to do something about this nose. Okay, hopefully that solves the runny nose energy. So we got letting go. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of life. Got a little fishy swimming in a stream, or the ocean, I guess. It looks like a stream to me, but whatever. So let go. What do you need to let go of? What are you holding on to too tightly? And sometimes letting go is not always like a complete release. Sometimes it's just like you got this death grip on something and you just kind of ease up and let it just kind of ease up. You don't have to be like, oh, let it go. You can just ease up a little. Yeah, I think it just stay there for now. So remember that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a full let it drop. You can just kind of ease up on it and not have such a death grip on it. So letting go. What is this going to mean to you? Do you need to work on forgiveness? And that includes yourself sometimes. A lot of times it does. One of the more powerful forgiveness practices I did for a while was I forgive myself. I love myself. I am sorry. And whether you're doing that or say a loving kindness meditation, what are you using to let go? What do you feel you need to ease up your death grip on and not be so like, oh my God, I got it. And squish it to death. You know, it's like the old Bugs Bunny ones. I would pet him, I would love him, I would call him George. Squished up. Yeah. That kind of thing. What are you guys holding on to so tightly you don't want to let go of? You're squishing it up, you're betting it, you will love it, you will smother it, you will call it George. It's that kind of thing that's coming through right now. Is how are you grasping too hard? How are you pushing too hard? How can you ease up on the end result of what you think the end result will look like? Because you can get too caught up and it's going to look like this, and then when it happens, you completely miss it because it doesn't look like that. Believe me, been there, had this whole plan. My first sale was supposed to come off Etsy. I never sold anything on Etsy. It came from just responding to someone, and instead of saying, free, I'll give you a reading for free, I said, pay $5, which sounded like a huge amount at the time. It wasn't for a large reading. But, so, that didn't look at all. And if I would have been pulling weekly energy cards at that point, I probably would have missed it because everything's like, look for what you don't expect, And so I did. And by letting go of what I expected, I got my first sale. So that's an example of holding on to something so tightly that I almost missed something, and probably had missed a couple other potential first sales. Instead of, saying, here's a price, I just say, here you go, here, it's for free. So see where you can let go. See where you can ease up on things and be a little more freeform, so you don't miss out on something wonderful and awesome. So we got the New Wave Tarot here. This is the first edition. I think they rounded the corners in the second edition and have a different backing. I do so love this deck. I do wish my corners were rounded, but I'm not willing to go in and do it. So even with my corner rounder that I own. Let's pull a couple cards. Okay. So, okay. I like this reading this month. This feels really energetic. It feels very energized. And I think with the letting go card, it's going to work really nicely. So, okay. We've got the first card is the Empress. And the Empress in this deck is kind of more of in your face. This is Nina Hagen. I love Nina Hagen. She's in your face. She's not kind of the gestation Empress we're used to. She's the mad mama. She's the one that's angry because things, aren't changing the way they need to be for her kids. She's going to go out there and fight for what's right for hers and herself. She's the mama with claws. And I think with Let It Go. So what fear do you have of this kind of mother, this kind of Empress, the fierce one, the one that's willing to fight, to get in your face, to get what she needs for her children, for what she's working on, for what she's growing, whether it's actual children, projects, your life. What do you need to fight for? What do you need to stand up for? Like I said, this blue moon reading is much more, I feel, raw, out there in your face, and very much more energized than the last. I feel like we've had a lot of introspection for the first 2 months, really 3 months until now. And we're kind of exploding out right now. We're taking everything we've introspected. Is that even a word? We're taking all that internalized stuff, and now we're using that to go out into the world and say, hey, this is what needs to happen. This is what needs to happen in my life. This is what I need to stand up for. This is what I'm willing to stand up for. This is what I want to fight for. So what do you want to fight for? It could be big, small, anything in between. It could be something that feels trivial to someone else, but if it feels right and good for you, do it. Because sometimes small, weird little nigglies that seem like they're nothing are huge. And I think that's part of letting go too. It's kind of like that KonMari method. It's like, do I like my pen? Does this pen give me joy? Actually, this pen does give me joy. I like these pens. They're comfortable the right way. Yes, so I'm going to keep this pen. Unlike the 2H pencil. I hate 2H. Oh my God. Hard pencil. Blech. I got rid of it. So it's also that. It's letting go in the aspect of, do I love it? Do I don't love it? And looking at those small things. Small things count, big things count, in between things count. So, Empress, fighting. Being claws. Defending your young. Defending your projects. Defending yourself. Making that stand and being willing to stand up for what you want to fight for. So, which leads us to the Eight of Discs, which I feel works really well with this, because this is kind of one of those things that's a foundation. You've got a foundation, frankly. You've already got the foundation, and you're still kind of, though, even though we're getting ready to stand up and fight, and we're ready. We're ready. We've let go what we don't need, what's holding us back from this aspect of the Empress as agitator, as defender, fighter, creator of new ways of living for her offspring, her projects, her life. And but we still have a bit of studying going on. We're still doing the work to get fully into this energy of her. And I feel like this energy of her as the kind of mama bear, I guess. We'll use mama bear. They're fierce. They protect their young. Still needs a little bit of studiousness. And I think too, the studiousness is the counterbalance to going completely off the deep end with our little Nina Hagen Empress here and lopping off heads. The Eight of Discs is like, hey, wait, let's pull back and bring in some kind of abundant, compassionate feeling and use our studious nature to fuel this so our Mama Bear Empress isn't just blindly going out there attacking. She has a strategy. She's got know-how. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to work it. She can't beat the system. She's going to find a way to use the system for her benefit. And that's where the studiousness comes in. That willingness to sit down and figure it out. How is it going to manifest? How is it going to show up? So we got, kind of a really let it go. What's holding you back? Mama Bear Empress, just in your face. And the Eight of Discs reminding us, don't get too in the face and lop their head off. Take the time to understand what you're going to work on, what you're going to try and create something new out of. Whether it's through protests, calling representatives, writing letters. Does anyone write letters anymore? Mostly it's email, isn't it? Calling. That kind of, it can be that kind of stuff. It can be a revolution of the soul. What do you need to fight with within your life and yourself? If you're not standing up for yourself, you need to be your own mama bear. Where do you see other people being downtrodden, and how can you step in and maybe, change things for them? So, let us pick an affirmation card. Let's see, one more shuffle. And these are still on sale. We'll have a few, still have some left. They're kind of selling slowly but steadily. So, all handmade, all different. Total fun to make, and it's highly unlikely I'm ever making another round of them because I'm not into it. Oh, I am love. See, I think that goes really wonderful. I was going to laugh. It was the let go one because I think there's a let go one in this one. I am love. So, how does that play in with everything else? I think it brings us back to the aspect of that we need to move from love, that we need to remember we are love, and that even when we're trying to change big things, whether it's big systems, big things within ourselves or our lives, or support others, that moving from love, kindness, and compassion is where it's at. So, because this Empress is not moving out of hate. She may be angry, but the anger is based in love. And then we got our skills going on here with our Eight of Discs and willingness to figure out how we're going to work this. And I think too that also, that Eight of Discs brings in this I am love kind of energy too. And then, let it go as our guiding card for this blue moon in March. Lots of stuff going on, huh? Bonk. Okay. Let's end this with a little light language transmission. Jean. Jene kitarasi, huisya katinose, jene kanalone mendarasa. Shakatil, kyo, lose mene keneso, hishanan, kininoshe. Hinoshe kalisi, como quales kale, hola sitanimum. Hika, 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 hika mosine, jamishe. Shoshikitaro minkinini, hala hiko, hala kaopla, hera hala hoshiminala litlota hainike, ho hoshikalinan, tutika, hadisuaninan, hishanane konimo, hoshana takaye mene, jumisha kerose, menokom. Jesse, Kinemoro Sono Shatra, Shatra Keme, Terra, Ho, Ho, Yana, Komeshe Kananish Gedido, Hamaka, Shanikidi, Hoa. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this journey. You can always pick up a full moon reading. Links are below, or any other reading, or if you're interested, I call them my light language transmissions, heart light transmissions. You can always pick up one of those too. Go out there and be the love, people. Go out there and be the love and see where it takes you. Walk your path in love. It's not always easy, but definitely worth it. Much love to you all. Once again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of this journey. And I will see you around. Have a beautiful day.